Even though we may be still in the midst or the latter part of the spring calving season, it's not too early to visit with your veterinarian about a breeding soundness exam for the bulls that you're going to use in this upcoming spring breeding season. In many cases, that'll begin in late April and certainly by the first part of May for most cow-calf operations that have spring calving herds here in Oklahoma or across the Midwest. When you schedule a breeding soundness exam with your veterinarian, expect that he or she will have 4 different things that they will do with your bull during that breeding soundness exam. The components of a good exam would include a physical evaluation of the general health of the bull, such things as his body condition, eyes, feet, teeth, making sure that there's no disease problems that are evident with the bull. Then there will be an external exam of the reproductive tract or the underline of the bull to see if there are any particular injuries or infections that may be a problem for that bull in terms of his potential fertility. There will be an internal exam done rectally to make sure that the secondary sex organs of the reproductive tract of that bull are sound, healthy, and doing the job and supplying the fluids in the semen that are necessary for normal fertility. And of course then there will be the microscopic exam of the sample of the semen taken from the bull. In that microscopic exam, the veterinarian will look to see if there's a high percentage of the cells that are forwardly motile, making good progress across the visual field of the microscope as they look through it. Also, then individual cells will be evaluated for their shape. And we expect that a bull would have greater than 70% normally shaped cells as they're evaluated underneath the microscope. If the bull does not pass any of these 4 components, then he will be listed as probably classification deferred, which means that we may need to recheck him in 4 to 6 weeks. If it's an older bull, this may mean that you would want to just go ahead and market the bull and have him replaced. If it's a new, young, yearling age bull, then certainly I think it'd be a good idea to have the bull rechecked before the start of the breeding season. Chances are he's just reaching maturity and he will then pass that breeding soundness exam. Doing this so that we have 30 to 45, even more days if possible, to replace bulls that do not pass a breeding soundness exam is a very, very good idea. Statistics say that about 1 out of every 6 will not pass a breeding soundness exam. And one more item to include as you visit with your veterinarian: if the bull that you're using has had previous experience with somebody else's herd and they haven't done a trichomoniasis test on that bull, then certainly suggest that your veterinarian talk to you about that. That's one way to prevent bringing that very, very devastating reproductive disease into your herd. Take a time to visit your veterinarian, schedule visits for the bulls that you have ready to go for this upcoming breeding season, and let's identify any bulls that may be potential problems. Hey, we look forward to visiting with you again next week on Sunup's Cow-Calf Corner.